Day 2, we're dressed and ready to head down to the pool or the beach or something like that to enjoy a day in the sun. You can see it's pretty bright and warm and sunny out there today. So we're pretty much just going to chill and see what we get up to. So I'm recording this at the end of the day now. We've been to the beach, we also went to the Mall of the Emirates today. So the beach itself was pretty good, nice and hot and sunny. They had some buttons next to each of the seats that you could press to request some service, get drinks, new towels, whatever you needed there. I picked up a bit of sun, which you can probably see there. So I've got nice white patches around the eyes where my sunglasses were, so I'm going to try to adjust that tomorrow with suntan lotion in appropriate places and see if I could even myself up. And that was about all we did. So the Mall of the Emirates is similar in the type of shops to the Dubai Mall, but it's probably about half to 2/3 of the size. So it's significantly smaller, but it's still got all the range of designer shops and lots of clothes store. Not quite as many children's or electronic shops there, so definitely more fashion based. So we spent a good amount of time there and went to the supermarket to try to work on the food issue that we have while we're over here with Dad. So food was a discussion point today because Dad is particularly difficult with what he likes. So we went shopping at the mall and picked up some bits and pieces. So you can have a look at what we achieved there. That's a bunch of food there. We're staying in Dubai, a place where they got some of the best restaurants in the world. Everywhere's 5-star pretty much. Just loads of nice stuff, and obviously I'm on holiday with someone that doesn't really eat anything. I asked him earlier what he'd want for food, and he said boiled potatoes, sausages, roast potatoes, and cheese on toast. So yesterday we bought some bread and some butter, that's all he said he wanted. Now we've got cheese today. So we've been out and we got some bisto, some potatoes to make some boiled potatoes, orange juice, eggs, because he likes scrambled eggs apparently, although he's got no idea how to make it. A steak, a rump steak, because we don't want to get too fancy for him. Some salt, minced beef, that will go with the bisto to make some kind of meat thing for him. Getting all fancy and healthy now with pineapple slices, strawberry, fruit cocktail. He picked up himself some cheese triangles, which he has on toast apparently. We've got some sliced cheese, some mini roast potatoes, and some fish in batter, specifically cod. We don't mess around with other stuff because we don't like it. So, we're on holiday. Guess who's cooking? So whilst I'm on the beach, Dad likes to have a conversation, more so with himself than with me really, but I thought that I'd treat you to experience what I experience. So I'm going to say goodbye for today, and I'm going to leave you with my dad.
Oh, you want to see this place where there's thousands of butterflies, hundreds of thousands, and they're all monarch. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them, and they actually travel across the sea. You get those monarchs. Now, the birds with long legs and a long neck.
Ostrich?
Yeah.
Flamingo?
Yes. Yeah, they feed on this sort of well, it's toxic, but there's a certain thing in there what they feed on. But the thing that they must do at the end of the day, they have to fly off and find fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
But when the rains don't come, Matthew, that's really bad. And penguins, they don't move. They stay there for the Arctic winter. What they actually do, the ones on the far outside move round, and eventually they get to the stage where they're going into the pack so they can get warm.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still dying their thousands, Matthew. Saw a zebra with a broken leg as it was crossing the Mara. So obviously that was lion meat. And the ones what get across, obviously, they go across in their thousands, and a hell of a lot of them die. And they say they die because they didn't get across.
Mm-hmm.
They're classed as not good breeding material.
Mm-hmm.
But the most terrifying thing, well, not terrifying, I hope to God they put this lion out. It was this lion, and it got bit by a hippo. Well, everything the lion that hippo done was totally severe. Couldn't eat, and it couldn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I only hope that they put it out of its misery, or just let it there and let nature do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, some animals have got a tracker in there, so they can monitor where they go, and it comes out then in about a year, so it's not like it stays in them.